Hey, good morning. How are you guys?
Good. How
Thanks
are
for having
you?
me on. Great, thank you.
I've been sneezing a lot more recent with all the pollen in the air.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it?
What are some things that we should be planning for in the spring, and how can you help us?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, is make sure you're changing out your filter.
Okay.
Some people need to change them quarterly. Some people have to change them monthly. Make sure that you're doing that. And when you're changing out the filter, pay attention to it. If it seems like it's really dirty and you haven't had your ducts clean in the last 3 to 5 years, give us a call. Obviously, dryer vents annually, if you haven't had that done.
And what about when you move into a house? Is that something you want to take a look at?
Yeah, absolutely. And we do perform free estimates.
Oh, cool.
You know, if we've done the service, we will put a sticker on the furnace and tell you when we did it. So if you do move into a new home, take a look and see if the furnace sticker's there. Otherwise, give us a call. We'll come out and do a free estimate. We'll open up the system, take a look, take some pictures for you, and make a recommendation at that point.
We've got a few before and after pictures. I always wonder what's inside of people's ductwork. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, I know this wasn't my house because this was a couple of weeks ago.
That's correct. Yeah. That's right. We wouldn't put yours on here
Thank
anyways.
you.
Oh my
So this
stars.
is just what's hanging out, and you get rid of it, and then it looks like that.
Yeah.
So wait, that before picture, like that was all just in that area? I thought
Correct.
that was like what you took out of the whole house.
No. That was just that was just one of the cold air returns.
So, think about the efficiency of your breathing.
Yeah, you're breathing, but
Lord.
also your HVAC system.
Oh, no, this is a cute one.
Ew.
yeah,
Like
that's
what is that? What
It's
are we-
dust.
it's dust,
Dirt.
it's dander, it's
Skin.
pet hair.
Skin.
It is.
is
It is
skin.
skin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good
Especially if you
Lord.
move into an old house, how many different
Right.
generations are you breathing in?
You
Yeah.
got, you
Oh.
got kids playing on the floor and stuff like that.
Yep.
What is that?
Just debris.
Oh, that's the inside of like a circular duct.
Yeah. That's flex line ducting.
So
right
there, yeah. So stuff from the outside can get into your
Absolutely.
ductwork as well.
Every time your system kicks on, it's no different than the way we breathe, right? Every time the system kicks on, it's pulling air into it.
Okay.
And during the hot times of the year, like during the heating system season and the cooling system, it's 5 to 7 times an hour that this is kicking on.
Wow.
And you're just breathing all this stuff in. So,
wow.
What's the coolest thing you've ever found?
oh man.
Not like a wedding ring or anything.
We have found
Have
wedding
you?
rings.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. We get called out to retrieve things as well.
Oh, really?
Okay.
We actually got a call a couple weeks ago. Guy somehow, some way, dropped his cell phone, and it just happened to bounce right in
Really?
through the register. He calls up and he's like, "I can hear it ringing. I can't find it. I can't see it."
That's funny.
And so he had to go down the street and jump on our buddy's phone and gave us a call. And he's like, "I don't know how to get this out."
That's
And
hilarious.
we retrieve things like that all the time.
Oh my gosh,
funny.
I never even would have thought
No.
about that. You mentioned dryer vent
Yeah.
cleaning. In my industry, that's a big thing that we come across. Talk a little bit about the importance and frequency that we should be doing.
Yeah, we generally tell people annually just to be safe. If you're paying attention to it and it's taken more than one cycle to wash your clothes, something's wrong,
Dry,
right?
yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, dry your clothes. And it's either there's an issue with the dryer or it's more than likely it's the line. And
Okay.
so it's an efficiency thing. So if you're taking more than one cycle, obviously that's costing you money.
Sure.
It's additional wear and tear on the dryer, the unit itself. And obviously the biggest thing is the fire hazard, right? Because as that dryer heats up, lint is very flammable. If you get a spark,
Yeah. And we're not talking about a lint trap. We're talking about the dryer vent.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
tube that actually
Yes.
goes outside.
And you blow that right out of the house.
yeah, but it is also important to make sure that you're cleaning out the lint trap
Of course.
Yes,
every
of course,
cycle,
of
right?
course.
But yeah, we disconnect it from the back of the dryer, and then we'll run like a long flexible rod through that line. We'll use brushes, and we'll completely agitate that dirt and debris, push it out of the system.
Okay.
Depending on the length of it, we might have to do it from both ends.
Oh, okay.
But we also have cameras that will run down the system if there's any issues
Okay.
and make sure that everything's working
Feels like
properly.
a good time of year to get this done as
Yeah.
you're going to be having doors open at the house and tons of people coming in and out.
Yeah.
Get the house freshened up.
Yeah,
for
put it-
sure.
Yeah, as you're doing your spring cleaning,
Yeah.
add this to the list.
You do businesses too, right? Same issues.
Absolutely, yeah. We do residential, commercial, industrial work. We do industrial exhaust systems.
Oh,
we
that's
do
good to know.
we do high surface cleaning, where if you don't want to lift in an area, or if, like, everybody's got these now. You walk in, you've got a house that's 2-3 stories, right? And there's those ledges up there. And you're like, how do I clean that?
Yeah.
But we actually have equipment that we can clean it from the floor that has like a camera mounted on top,
Okay.
and then we have a monitor down here, so we can clean those areas. We do like exhaust fans
Okay.
or circular fans.
Sure.
Those just get filthy over time.
Yeah.
We can clean all those without
Oh,
having
some
to get on a
ceiling
ladder.
fans.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do the homeowners ask you to change the light bulbs while you're up there?
Yeah, yeah, that does happen. Absolutely. Yep.
What happens if you don't get your ducts cleaned? Just tell us kind of like what's happening in the home.
Yeah, the two things, obviously, is an efficiency thing. The furnace is working harder than it needs to, but secondly, it's really the indoor air quality, right? The EPA released a test like 10, 12 years ago, and they came out and they said that in a vast majority of homes, the indoor air quality is actually worse than it is outside. It's more polluted because if you think about it, if there's anything inside the house, in addition to the dirt and debris that's getting pulled into the system, like let's say you have a small leak in a hot water heater and you don't know about it, if you're not getting that clean and there isn't good ventilation, that's just getting recycled throughout the house repeatedly.
A lot of preventative maintenance included in there as well.
Yeah.
So what's the summer look like for you? Just rocking and rolling?
Yeah, just staying busy. Obviously the kids keep us busy. Work keeps us busy. Coming and going with that stuff.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. We got a track meet tonight. All three of our kids are on the same track team.
Yes.
Coincidentally.
We do.
So we got a Concord tonight.
Yes, we're at Concord tonight.
We'll see you there.
There's going to be a lot of schools there, right?
I don't know. I don't know anything
Is this
about
an invitational?
I think it's an invitational.
Really?
Yeah, I was talking to my wife earlier, and I think there's like 7 schools.
Oh, it could be a it could be a late
Jeez.
night, and I know what you're thinking. I didn't bring a change of clothes.
I'm going to have to figure this out.
You're gonna
I
have
just told him this is what I'm going to have to wear because I don't
you're
have time, but I'm going to have to make time.
We'll get you sorted out.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. So,
Well, and Claire's events are at the end, so maybe I can figure it out.
Does she run the 4x4?
She has the 4x4, the 400, and the 800.
Yes. Awesome.
Okay. We always get to sneak out of there because my daughter's last event's the 200.
Oh, you
So we
brat.
don't sit through the 2 mile.
Well, tonight we'd like you to stay and support the whole team.
I would like to make a request, though. Could we just run the 2 mile while they're doing the field events?
Yeah, that is the one
Moving
thing that all the
forward. That's a
parents-
suggestion I have.
I know, but that'll never change. I promise you.
Nope, it will not.
Well, thank you so much. See you tonight. And if anyone's having any problems, call Ductz. They can help improve your indoor air quality or take care of that dryer vent. Doug Warren, the owner of Ductz. More of the show. Stay with us.